All right. My row operations are correct from today. I was not solving the system correctly. To quickly tell you the solution, I can graph it or I can do elimination or substitution. And what I was doing was not correct in the quickness that I was doing. It was very careless of me. So 3/4 is the y-intercept, and that's what I'm getting. Um, I should have just let it go and not pretended like I was fancy pants and could get the answer quickly. I was being too quick and not thinking. So I'm going to finish this up. We were on step 4. So we just did the third step where we got a 1 in the diagonal, so a 1 right here. So the goal is to get this matrix, this 2 by 2 matrix on the left side of the bar, to have 1s in the diagonal, on this main diagonal we call it, main diagonal, and 0s everywhere else. And then whatever these are, when you take it out of the augmented matrix, you end up with these equations. This is the coefficient for x. So this would be 1x, 0y equals whatever the constant is. But down here, which is where I was at, I have 0x plus 1y equals 6/8, which is 3/4. And it is correct. So now on step 4, I'm going to use the rest of the row I'm going to use row operations to get zeros in the rest of the column. This column I'm working on, so I want to get a 0 here, but that's going to stay as is. So my row operation was, so whatever I do to a row to change another row, I write down, but I don't really change it. I don't really change the row I'm using, is what I'm saying. So if I say I'm going to multiply row 2 by something, I do it in my head and I don't write it down in that line. So I'm going to say this to myself. I'm going to say 2 times 0, and it's actually being applied back here, but you could do it here because you're just copying him down. So 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. So I'm going to write that down. Do it again. 2 times everybody in row 2. So 2 times 1 is 2. Add that to -2, and the whole point of putting this 2 right here was so we'd get a 0 right here. And so there it is, 0. So the whole point in this row operation was to get a 0. So I highlighted all that we were trying to go for in those steps that I posted in the PDF. So this first step, I needed a 1 there. And then in the next matrix, I needed a 0 here. Then in this next matrix, I needed a 1 here. Now this is my last matrix. I was going for a 0 here because now this looks like what I need it to get to. So I'm going to keep going. And what did we say the x value is? It's supposed to be a half. So I should get a half right here based off of that graph, which is what I should have done in the first place. Okay, so I'm multiplying 2 times 6/8. And 6/8 is just 3/4. So 2 times 3/4, this is going on in my head, right, is 3/2. So 3/2 plus -1. 3/2 plus -1 is 1/2. And so we take it out of the augmented matrix. So taking it out of, I'm just copying down what I have written above. Taking it out of this form. This first row is the row for x's. The second row is the row, or column, I'm sorry. First column is the x column. Second column is the y column. Remember, this is the equal sign. And so I'm going to say I've got 1x plus 0y. And you don't have to write it this way, but since you've never seen this, this is what it looks like. This is why I say in this form, this is my x value and this is my y value. And I'm saying that because I can take it out of augmented matrix form and put it back into an equation with x and y. So the first equation looks like that. The second equation looks like this. And there it is. So your answer is, oh gosh, I lost, oh no, I didn't. So your answer is x equals half and y equals 3/4. And that's how that works. So we will continue more of this on Wednesday. I will be in office hours tomorrow. So today is April 26, 2021, and it's Monday. And I will be in office hours tomorrow at 2:35.